Oh, boy. Alright, let's see how long it takes for people to show up. Alright. It shouldn't take long, spoiler alert. I give it, at maximum, 1 minute. Probably won't even take that long. Oh, my goodness gravy. Just waiting. There you guys are. Okay, there you guys are. Oh my goodness gravy. How you guys doing tonight? How are you guys doing tonight? Welcome to another live stream. Oh my goodness. So I didn't do a wait period this time just because I was like, you know, I don't really feel like it. We're just going to go ahead and get right going. We're going to get right going on this. Alright, let me clear out some notifications on Discord. There you guys are. Okay, like I only saw like a few people pop up, and I was like, did the notifications get sent out, or is my channel that dead? Nope, there it is. Slow mode? Well, there's like a small slow mode, because people sometimes spam. Anyways, how's it going, everybody? Welcome, welcome, welcome. A lot of people were saying, oh my gosh, Barney, you gotta do another live stream before the update happens. And I'm like, yeah, I do. I agree. We gotta do another one. But... yeah, we got a lot to talk about today, guys. There's a lot of stuff that's been going on, you know, that I've been working on. Thank you, W Audiobook. Thank you. Yes, the first episode of the audiobook came out today. So make sure to check that out if you have not done so already. Let me go ahead and announce this to my Discord. Well, I already did, but I'll just post the link in the announcements tab. There it is. Okay. And let me go for Twitter as well. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm just going through all my social medias. Live streaming. Boom. Okay. You're listening to the audiobook now? Awesome, awesome. No, this audiobook has been in the works for years. Years. And I wish I could have sent it out, got it out sooner. Like, a year sooner, but, hey, it is what it is. So, oh my gosh, you guys in the stupid meme. Anyway, I'm not even going to say what it is, because I don't want to hear it from everybody. Okay, so, we got a lot to talk about. We got to talk about, of course, the age estimation update. We can talk about, the audiobook. We can talk about roleplays to Roblox. We can talk about, you know, just a Q&A. There's a lot of options for what we can talk about today. What do you mean? Why do you guys keep complaining about slow mode? It's like a small slow mode. Let me check. Customization, slow mode. Yeah, it's the same as it's always been, guys. It's the same as it's always been. I don't know why you guys are surprised. It's like 10-second slow mode, I think. Did I look at the delay? Hold on. Yeah, it's a 12-second slow mode. I'll bring it down to 10. Or actually, I'll bring it down to 5. How about that? I'll bring it down to 5 seconds. Okay, there you go. 5 seconds. There. That a little better? That a little better? Okay. Please. Order properly. L? You mean the character L? In the audiobook? She only appeared at the end of the first chapter. But you're going to be seeing more of her in future chapters. So why don't we talk about the audiobook? So who here saw it? It came out about an hour ago. Who saw it? Who saw the first chapter of the audiobook? Let me know in chat. Of Fallen Friendship. Let me know in chat. What's my opinion on ordering properly? It's boring. Ordering properly is never fun. That's why we troll. That's why trolling is way better. Awesome. I'm 4 minutes into the book. Awesome. Awesome. I'm glad you guys are watching it. There's going to be quite a few more chapters coming out, but this is going to be a long project. I'll tell you that. It's going to be a long project. There's going to be 2 books, possibly 2.5, because I was considering writing a, like, middle book that's, like, smaller, that more is about, like, fleshing out the characters a little bit more. So, at most, there will be 2.5 books. I know it sounds weird saying half a book, but there would be, like, a middle book between the first and second one. That might go over a little bit more lore and stuff. But other than that, that's about it. And each book, with the exception of the half one, would be 20 chapters. So you're going to get at least 40 chapters. At least. Assuming that production keeps going and nothing, catastrophic happens that destroys the production. Yeah. Ellis, oh, you like Elle, huh? Well, she's one of the main characters, so she'll be appearing quite a bit. Thank you to T4Ilix for the $5 donation, saying, I will spread my love from Dandy's world to Barney. You're welcome. Thank you, I appreciate it. I appreciate that. Oh, first donation of the night. That sure didn't take long. Yeah, no, Elle will be appearing quite a few more times. And of course, Jake will be. Obviously, my character will be. It's basically the 3 main characters are, me, Jake, and Elle. They're the main 3 characters. And the narrator, I guess. But he's not really a character. He's just the narrator. He's not like a character in the story. But, yeah. You guys got an ad? How's it going? Been a while since a stream. Yeah, I know. It's because I've been so busy. Thanksgiving came around, and then I had to start really, really getting Roleplays to Roblox going. So who's been watching Roleplays to Roblox? Because the view count's been going way down on that, but it's a very important series. Very, very important. Very important. We have 3 episodes out right now of Roleplays to Roblox. I'm working on episode 4 and 5 right now, so you're going to get at least 2 more of those. When am I going to troll on ERLC? I have already. I think like 3 times. I think I've made 3 videos on that. Maybe 4. I'm hoping that will be one of the... hopefully that will be one of the games that survives this update, because a lot of their communication is through Discord, right? So that's the hope here, is that maybe they'll survive. Where am I going to interview next? The next episode, I already recorded it. It's going to be 2 games at once. Well, it'll be 1 interview, and then you roll into the next one. The first one is Kohau, okay? That's the first one, and that was a big victory, getting Kohau on. And the second one is Bloxton. That's going to be episode 4, is where I interview the co-owner of Kohau and a board of directors at Bloxton. I wish I could have gotten somebody a little higher than board of directors at Bloxton, but hey, what are you going to do? What's my opinion on gingerbread? I love gingerbread. I actually had gingerbread muffins earlier today. And then I went to the gym and burned them off. Yeah, and then episode 5 is going to be Glace. So we've got... And I have more interviews planned. So this series could very well reach 10 episodes. It could. Or at least get close to 10 episodes. Could very well get close. Oh my gosh. What's my opinion on breathing oxygen? I gotta do it more, because I actually just got out of the gym. So I need to breathe. I gotta breathe. Which board of directors? I honestly forget. I have the footage, but I forget. I've never even heard of Crema. Never heard of that. Let's see. I should troll live. See, that won't work out too well, because then admins of games will find the live stream and then just mass ban me over and over again. When is the Washies interview? I have been talking to Washies, okay? I have. And I do want to get them on. But, I guess the owner wants to kind of wait and see how things play out before going the route that I'm going with this, which I disagree with a lot. I'm not saying that he's bad for that, but I'm just saying I just don't think that's a wise move from the owner of Washies. I'm sorry if he's watching, but I really don't think that's a wise move because I was talking to the co-owner, and he reached out to the owner for me, and the owner was like, oh, this is cool, but we kind of want to wait and see if maybe Roblox will, cancel the update or if they'll change it before we make a move like this. And I'm like, okay, I mean, I can't force you to come on. If that's what you want, I'll respect that. But then he was like, if things, continue the way they're going, then maybe we'll come on. But as of right now, they don't want to come on just yet. And I think that's very unwise. I think that they need to get their statement out while they can, while the update's not here yet, at least not completely. Roblox is not going to cancel the update. Maybe not. There's definitely a good chance they won't, but I would say that if they get pushback from absolutely everyone, there is a chance they might. And it more likely will not be before the update, like during the month of just December. What might end up happening is this, they roll it out in January, they see the kind of damage it does to the platform, and by extension their revenue, and sees like all the people leaving, and they may get rid of it. They might, or like very much change it. That's very possible. There's a rumor that Roblox tested the age verification and it failed. Well, I hope so, because then maybe they'll get rid of it. I hope so. In fact, the Roblox Twitter account, I think, just posted something. And I've been responding to everything that Roblox has been saying. Well, not everything, but almost everything. Basically telling them, hey, cancel the update. And I'm telling you, some of the tweets that I've put out on Roblox have gotten like 50,000 hits on Twitter. It's crazy. Should people protest outside the Roblox HQ? Only if you're going to do it peacefully. Only if you do it peacefully. I really don't think that's going to get anything done. I really doubt it. But if you're going to do that, do it peacefully. Thank you. I pray to you every day. I thought you were saying praying for me. I'd prefer you to pray for me, not pray to me. I'm not a god. I'm not God. Pray to the real God. His name is Jesus. Let's see. I have the update right now and it sucks. Oh yeah, no, this is this is going to kill so many games. Like, it's not even funny. And look, I could change my content, and that's kind of why I decided, because I was originally going to bring the audiobook in next year, like maybe in January or February, so that production can move on a little bit behind the scenes. Get a little further along in the production, but I was like, okay, I need to start posting different kinds of content, because, look, I can change my content, but the grand majority of my audience, I think, is not interested in the audiobook, in, other kinds of videos that aren't trolling. And I'm not saying they're bad for that, but all I'm saying is that if, I have to switch up my content, I have a very good feeling that, a lot of my viewers are going to leave, and I'm very, very worried about that. But I think that a lot of you are going to stay, I'm sure. But I don't know. I'm very nervous about it. Barney, what if someone here was an atheist? I would very much recommend they open the Bible and read it. That's what I would say. Or maybe go to their nearest church and give it a shot. That's what I would say. I would say, that. Let me see. Sorry, I'm starting to zone out a little bit because I'm so tired from the gym. W. Barney, Jesus is king. Jesus the goat. Yep. I mean, we gotta pray to we gotta pray to him now for not just for my sake, but I know a lot of you guys don't like these games like Frappe and Bloxton and all of them, but you gotta pray for the people who are going to be financially affected by this, like the developers and the owners who rely on that for income. You got to pray for those people, because we have no idea, like, what's going to be happening with them with this update. They might not be able to pay for basic expenses anymore, It's scary. Do I not like people who are atheists, or are you fine with them? I'm fine with them. I just think that, I just think that atheism is a bit of it's a little foolish, because, I mean, think about it. Planet Earth, if it were any closer to the sun, we would all burn up. If we were any farther from the sun, we would freeze to death. That alone should tell you that something planned where the planet was going to be. And not to mention, if you look into the human body and like how well it was put together and how everything just conveniently works together in the human body and in nature itself, it just screams that something put all this together intentionally. Now, does that prove that it was Jesus who did it? No. That doesn't prove that Jesus was the God who did it. No. But I think that very, very, very strongly suggests that there is some higher power out there that put all of creation together. And to say that this is all coincidental, I think is just like, I'm very foolish. Very, very foolish to say it was all a coincidence. I think that's very highly unlikely. Very highly unlikely. Anyway. Jeez, my throat is so sore. Oh my gosh. I eat applesauce with ketchup and mayonnaise. You need to check yourself into like the nearest hospital, I think. And not just for your brain, but I think for your stomach. So it's probably not good for your stomach. I wonder if this update will affect voice chat. Probably, because, I mean, from what I understand, they're not even going to let you be in the same servers as people who are not in the same age group as you, or whatever they think your age group is. So that, yes, would affect everything, including voice chat. And, dude, I cannot tell you how many stories I've seen of, like, people being placed in the wrong age groups. Like, even Roblox has gotten community noted on Twitter whenever they're like, oh, yeah, this age estimation thing, it's going to work out just fine. And then they get community noted saying, actually, no, it's not. There are so many stories of, like, 13-year-olds being put in the 18-plus category, and vice versa, like 18 and 20-something-year-olds being put in the 12 or 13 category. You know how dangerous that is? You know how dangerous that is? Now, you know, you go into these 13-year-old discords, these servers that are supposedly only for 13-year-olds, and there's going to be people who find ways to get in there when they're not in that age group, and there won't be as many adults around to protect those kids from the predators. It's like, it's unbelievable. 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 So we're all having to pay the price for something that doesn't even work. That doesn't even solve the problem that it was intended to fix, right? It says I'm 13 even though I gave him a photo of my ID and everything. That was not wise to give him your ID. I'm sorry. That was not wise, because now that could get leaked. You know, I know Roblox is all like, oh, you know, it's all secure. You know, we immediately delete everything. That's bull. That's bull, and I think everybody knows it. Barney, I'm tired, but I want to be here for the live. You can lie in bed and watch this from your phone. That's what I do when I'm tired and I want to watch something. I lie in bed and watch it. Oh my gosh. But it's like, it's crazy. And I feel so bad for these people who have built careers. It's just, I don't know, that built careers for these games. And I'm not talking about, like, you know, the pixelated managers or whatever. Like, you know, it's sad for them too, but more so for the people who financially rely on it and have built real careers, like, that actually make money, right? And that put passion into this, sacrificed years of their lives for this, only for Roblox to take it away, you know? And all for something that doesn't even work. I feel so bad for those people. I feel so bad for them. Just joined, but loved your audiobook. Thank you. I really appreciate it. More episodes are going to be coming. Like I said in the video, there will be no uploading schedule for the audiobook series because I tried that with my last one and it just didn't work out. Because, look, production is unpredictable. Things can happen like, editing doesn't, I have problems editing it, or rather the editors I pay to edit it have a problem editing it. Voice actors turn in lines late. There's a million things that could happen that could slow the whole process down. So basically it's gonna come out whenever it can come out. And what I'll probably do is I'll probably make some kind of like announcement in my Discord, announcing when it's going to be coming out soon, the next chapters, and then on the community tab and on Twitter. Oh my gosh. Have I watched Five Nights at Freddy's? What do you mean watched? Like the movie? No, I have not seen the movie, but I have, I watched a lot of YouTubers playing it. I haven't played much of it myself, but I've watched YouTubers play the games. Do you like my username, God-Fearing Princess? Yes, I do. David Baduki. David Baduki is delusional. He is. Like, this man needs to step down. He needs to step down. The amount of, disillusionment, or what's a better word for this? How disconnected he is from not only his community, but from reality in general. The amount of disconnection he has from those two things is insane. He is in no position to be in the position he is. He needs to step down, and he needs to hand the reins over to, I think, somebody who's much younger. I would think, you gotta think, Roblox has been around since the mid-2000s, right? There are so many people who have grown up playing this game. And surely there's gotta be somebody who, was a little kid in the 2000s and is now, a 20 or even 30-something-year-old man or woman now who could be, I think, a better replacement, than somebody who's how old is David Bazuki? Isn't he 60-something years old? He's 62 years old. We should get somebody who's much younger and is in with the now, And someone who's not into the old way of doing things. Barney would be a way better CEO. No, I don't think so at all. Oh my gosh. David should be in prison. Alright, I wouldn't go that far. I don't think he needs to be in prison. Unless anything comes out that he's done illegal things, then yes. But I don't think at the moment we have any evidence that he's done anything illegal. I know people like to say that he's a kid liker. I know a lot of people like to say that. But look, here's the thing. We don't know that, okay? And until any evidence comes out to prove that, I'm not going to subscribe to that way of thinking. I don't think he is. I just think that he is a very delusional, and he's just very delusional. He doesn't understand, the consequences of his actions on everybody. And I think that that interview that came out calling them an opportunity, I think that he just doesn't realize how bad that sounded when it came out. I don't think he meant for it to sound as bad as it did. But still, he needs to know how to word things right. He needs to know how to do that as the CEO. He's the face of the company, and he needs to know how to say things correctly. Or when not to say things at all. He needs to know how to do that. And the whole reason they're doing this is not because they care about safety. No, it's to cover their butts because they're getting so many lawsuits and countries and states in the U.S. banning them. That's the only reason they're doing this. It's not because they give any craps about safety. If they cared about safety, they would have done something like this a long time ago. If it was up to them, they would have continued doing nothing. People under 9 years old are being put in the 18+ thing. This is why I really think that the update's going to happen in January, but I think that it might get turned away. I think that especially if, if it's as bad as we're hearing, and we're going to see parents coming in saying, "Oh my God, my 9-year-old was put in a 18+ server with a bunch of adults." You know, like, I'm sure nothing bad will happen there, right? I'm sure we'll see stories of kids getting victimized and there's been no adults around to, help them, right? Well, maybe not in that case. It'd be the other way around. If an 18-year-old got into a 9-year-old server, then maybe there would be no adults around to help them. But, yeah, you're going to hear stories of... Are people saying there's ads every 2 minutes? Let me see. Says it's normal amounts of ads. But, yeah, no, my point is, when the damage that this update is going to do in terms of, how it's going to affect children comes out, when that damage happens, that might get Roblox to pull it back, because that could add more lawsuits that they got to deal with, and they don't want to deal with any more lawsuits. That's why they're doing this. Because they don't want any more lawsuits or bans. But when they realize that this is just going to make it worse, they'll get rid of it real quick. The question is, when will they do it? Will it be a month after it comes out? Will it be 6 months after the update comes out? A year? Dude, if it's like 6 months to a year, it'll be very hard to reverse the damage that the update does. If it's like a month after, I think that the platform's salvageable. If it's like a month or less. A month or two. But if it takes 6 months or longer, I think that we'll see some serious damage to the platform. Like, so many developers who just don't want to come back. Like, they'll feel betrayed. Like, you got to think about how a lot of developers are going to feel. Even if this update gets rolled back. A lot of them are going to be like, no, screw you, Roblox. You just took away my income. Now I got to make a brand new game from the ground up again. Screw you. I'm not coming back. Like... But if it's only like a month or so, maybe it could be salvaged. But I really do hope that either they'll cancel the update in December, which I don't think is going to happen, or it will be canceled in January or February. That's what I'm hoping. That's really what I'm hoping. It's just really bad. Now, of course, a lot of people are worried about, am I gonna be quitting in 2026? Quitting YouTube, retiring. My answer to that is I don't know. I would like to say no, but I'm saying it's a possibility, but I'm not saying that it's a likely possibility. It's an unlikely possibility, but it is a possibility, because one thing that I do want to have happen is I want to post the entire story of Fallen Friendship before I retire. Whether that be, Fallen Friendship being my final project, which I doubt it will be, but... Point is, most likely no. What the worst that will probably happen is if I get demonetized because, viewership goes down so much to the point where YouTube's like, okay, you're not getting enough viewership to stay in the monetization program, so we're going to remove you. I would probably have to upload a lot less, because now that I'm not making money, I have to focus on things that will make me money, right? Because I have to pay for food, I got to pay for electric, especially in the winter time, I got to pay for heat, I got to pay for gas in my car, I got to pay for the car itself, like, I got a lot of things I got to pay for, so if YouTube's not bringing in dough anymore, then I got to focus on things that will, right? And that's not from a greed point of view, that's from a necessity point of view. I don't know if I will really ever fully quit YouTube, because it's just been a part of my life for so long. So, I don't know. I could pre-record a lot of trolling videos before the update. Yeah, I already plan on doing that. Don't worry. I'm already working on that. I'm already working on that. Oh my gosh, these mashed potatoes are good. What about a Vin's Hotels interview? They don't like me at Vin's. They don't like me. At least from my understanding. But then again, even if they don't like me, we have a common enemy here in this update. So they may be like, okay, look, Barney, We don't like you. In fact, we hate you. But we hate this update even more. So that could be what happens. If you quit, are you going to make your private your uploads or keep them public? Oh, no, I'll keep them public. Don't you worry. If I ever do retire from YouTube, the videos will stay up. Don't you worry. You'll be able to watch them forever, all right? Unless YouTube takes them down, which they shouldn't. Can I animate your videos? Yeah, you can animate my videos. Go for it. I haven't had mashed potatoes in a long time. These are good. What if you run out of pre-recordings? Well, that's going to happen eventually. I don't know. We're going to have to find out, because what's going to have to happen is whenever this update rolls out, first thing I'm going to have to do is, you know, all those 300 alts that I brag about having all the time? Yeah, I got to age verify on all of them. Yeah, I got to age verify on 300 accounts. 300 of them. And the reality is, I'm probably going to be placed in different age groups for a bunch of them. For some of them, might get the 13 age group. Some of them may get the 18. So, yeah, that's the first thing I'm going to have to do. And the second thing I'm going to have to do is find out if I even can continue to make content. Because, look, even if the chat thing isn't a problem, and I can figure out, and I have enough people to chat with, the real question is whether or not these games like Frappe, Boba, and all of them are still going to be around. Because, look, even if I can find a way to chat with people, if nobody plays those games anymore, I can't troll them. Because, you know, you kind of need baristas behind the counter to troll them, right? You can't troll an NPC. At least, not in really any funny ways. So, yeah. So, we'll have to see what happens, but I actually did record a Among Us trolling video a couple days ago, and it's going to be coming out very soon. I've been getting comments of people saying, hey, Barney, why don't you just troll on other games, like Minecraft, for example. A lot of people have been saying I should do it in Minecraft, but I don't know how to troll in Minecraft. I don't. Like, the only Minecraft I've really ever played is single-player survival. That's, like, it. I never really played on servers. But I do have my best friend named Painter's Daughter who could maybe help me learn how to play these games. And then I can learn how to play them. Then I can figure out how to screw with people in them, right? So first thing I gotta do is learn how to play the game. I have to learn what I should do in the games. And then I'll learn how to do what you're not supposed to do, aka troll. So, I don't know. We'll see what happens. What we may have to do is, I may have to make videos trolling at the games that survive, if any of them do. Kohow might survive. Frappe, maybe. Washies will probably survive. I don't know. But yeah, no, I was in Among Us and I was calling emergency meetings for no reason. I started, joining servers, and, I would wait for the rounds to start. I would wait 10 seconds after the round starts so that everybody gets, they move on to their respective places and start their tasks. And then I call an emergency meeting and I say something stupid like, oh, I don't know, I just felt lonely. And then people, usually boot me out. Yeah, see, this is why I had a slow mode. So you know what? I'm going to go ahead and up the slow mode because, yeah, people are spamming. So we're going to bring it up a little higher, all right? This is why we have a slow mode. And I'll go ahead and put you in timeout as well. There we go. Okay. Do you remember in the past how Roblox had major data breaches and they're like, oh yeah, it's safe. Yeah, no, I know. This is going to be really bad. This is going to be really bad. I just hope that it doesn't lead to the end of everything as we know it. I really hope it doesn't. I dare you to do a chug of Mountain Dew. Too much caffeine. I'm starting to wind down for the night. Otherwise I would. But I don't want any caffeine right now. Give us ads. Okay. I'll insert an ad. There we go. Barney, it's going to be a full-out war on Roblox in January. Oh, yeah, no. If they roll this update out, I'm telling you, they're going to make so many people mad. Like, people are already mad at the idea of it, let alone when it actually, comes out. Like, oh, man. Oh, my gosh. Give us more ads. Some people are saying stop the ads, and others are saying keep the ads. Oh, man. Just got an ad about Roblox. I would never willingly put an ad about Roblox on this channel, I'll tell you. Even though this whole channel is basically an advertisement for them. I have premium, so no ads for me. People in a few countries are already facing the wrath of this update. Yeah, there is a chance that Roblox might see the damage that it's doing to those countries, on Roblox. And maybe they'll reverse it because they're like, oh, man, if this is the damage it's doing out in these countries, imagine what it'll do in, like, America and the bigger countries, Roblox, give us money and we give hackers your personal info. People are boycotting Roblox by dressing up as guests. I don't understand how that's really a boycott, though. If you really want to boycott Roblox, stop playing the game. I can't do that because my living is playing the game for now. But, I don't know. I saw somebody on Twitter respond to the Roblox Twitter account saying, don't listen to any of these people complaining about the age thing. I have a better idea. Delete Roblox and protect kids from everything. Oh my gosh. I bought Robux, then instantly refunded it to troll Roblox. I doubt they even noticed. Oh. Roblox created another Twitter account to glaze themselves. Yeah, I saw that. The Roblox newsroom or whatever. Oh, yeah. I saw that. And they got community noted, too. They got community noted so fast the moment they tried to, glaze themselves. Fear not. This is most likely an action by Roblox to pull the stock. Why would they want to pull the stock? Does that mean bring it down, I think? I don't know. I'm too tired. Let's take a look at the Roblox stock. Roblox stock. Let's see how bad it is right now. Actually, it's been going up. Oh, wait. This is just from the last day. Let's see. Oh, geez. It's actually going up. That's bull. Oh, well, going up a little, but after it, like, really, really, really went down. Oy. Some people are mentioning Schlepp, and I actually saw one of his tweets earlier today, and I guess he's been getting a lot of threats from people because people are blaming him for this update, this age verification update. And look, I understand why someone might. But look, I know a lot of people are like, well, this is what y'all wanted, right? You wanted Roblox to, do more about this problem, and this is what you get. And it's like, yeah, we wanted Roblox to do more, but not this much. We didn't want them to do this much. We didn't want that. None of us did. I don't think any of us wanted them to basically segregate the entire platform. Nobody wanted that. Nobody did. We wanted them to maybe get more humanized moderation, which I realize is a little, difficult considering how big the platform is. But I remember seeing, the statistics of, compared to, TikTok, YouTube, Twitter, other platforms, how many human mods they have, and Roblox is, the least. So, yeah, to a degree, there does need to be some AI moderation, but they need to get more humans. They need to get more humans moderating. Roblox is just starting a war on their own platform, but they'll just try to ignore it as best they can. They'll try to ignore it. But how long can they ignore it for is the question. They should have hired real people instead of relying on AI for 99% of the moderation. Well, they're going to have to use some AI. They're going to have to use some because, a lot of people are saying, well, just make it completely human. As great as that would be, it's impossible. It's just impossible because of how big the platform has become. If this was back in, 2010, yeah, I think it would be possible back then. But now, no, it wouldn't be possible for it to be entirely human. I get that. A lot of people are saying, oh, this is impossible, guys, to be fully human. We get that. But they need to have more humans. More humans moderating. Oh, boy. The chance of GTA 6 not getting delayed is better than the chance of Roblox getting better moderation. Oh, somebody said they got a pizza ad. Oh my gosh, dude, I am so tired. Why are there 0 mods? Barney, why are there 0 mods? You mean in the stream or in Roblox? In Roblox, it's because of greed. For here, it's because I'm capable of moderating on my own. I'm very capable of it. If I can go on Roblox and find a ton of inappropriate accounts in minutes, they can hire someone who can. Yes, they absolutely can, but they don't want to because that costs money. All I want for Christmas is for my chat privileges to not be taken away. Oh, yeah, no. If we find out that, before January that they're gonna cancel the update, that would be the best Christmas present ever. That would be the best Christmas present. Because, look, this whole Christmas season has been kind of screwed for me. Because, yeah, I'm looking forward to Christmas, but when Christmas Day rolls in, we're mere days away from total annihilation of the Roblox platform. So it's kind of hard to look forward to Christmas right now for me. And it's really ruining the season for me. I'll tell you that. It is really ruining the season. Oh. I don't know what Forge is on Roblox, dude. Do you want to play any games? Not tonight. I'm exhausted, and I'm probably going to start winding down after this stream ends. Oh, Man, people are like debating on whether or not they want more ads. Is the face on your profile picture based on the Epic face? Yes, yes, it is. All I want for Christmas is more ads. No, all I want for Christmas is to Roblox, you know, have them cancel this stupid update. That's what I want. That's all I want. All I want for Christmas is a collab with Green Lego Cats. I thought about asking him, because now that this might be my last chance to get it done. So I might message him and ask him if he wants to do it. Oh, jeez. Everybody keeps saying all I want for Christmas is this, and that. Dude, I'm exhausted. I'm sorry. I know I'm not being all that energetic right now, like I normally am, but I just got out of the gym, and I have lost so much energy from that. I really worked hard today, so my body is exhausted. My mind and body is exhausted. Please put an auto clicker on the ads button. Yeah, that'll make everybody leave real quick. Do a poll for more ads. You know what? Yeah, why not? Let's see. There we go. There's a poll. There you go. Let's see it happen. Now you guys don't have to chat about it anymore. You can vote on it. Let's see what people say. More ads. You need more funding for Christmas presents. I've already bought all my the Christmas presents I'm giving out to everybody in my family. What about you guys? How you guys doing on your Christmas shopping? Man, I can't believe how much more ads is winning. Stop asking for ads. I want to enjoy the stream in peace, dang it. Well, vote less ads then. I will disable YouTube Premium. Please add more ads. Oh, man. Oh, man. Dude, I'm so tired. Oh. Voted ad causes ad blocker. Yeah, like this whole thing's just an advertisement for an ad blocker. I don't know which one, but... Car insurance ad? That's what you got? I can't believe so many people are voting for more ads. I can't believe this. Barney sleep stream? No. That is where I draw the line. Absolutely not. I am not having people watch me sleep. I have no idea what I do when I'm sound asleep. For all I know, I could be scratching my butt the entire time. I'm not having people watch me do that. No, I remember there was a developer of, what was it, like a hotel game? I forget what his name was. Wasn't it like Ben or something? And he did streams where he was in bed and he was barely clothed. Something like that. And I guess he just got banned from Roblox recently. But after, like, you know, him doing a bunch of weird stuff. Man, people are begging for ads at this point. I've been pressing the add button, guys. I've been doing it silently. I know who you're talking about. Yeah. Wasn't it Ben? Wasn't that his name? Barney probably farts out double-decker diarrhea delights in his sleep. I bet we all fart in our sleeps. I bet we do. I bet we do. Yes, Sunrise Plays Streamer. Thank you. That's his name. I bet everybody does. I mean, we have no way of holding it in when we're sleeping. I'm sure we do. And I don't know if I snore either. I have no idea. I'd like to think I don't, but I don't have any evidence to back that up. I am considering, like, not streaming it and not for posting, but just recording myself sleep so I can find out if I snore. I won't post that video on YouTube. That's just for my use. But I'm thinking about it. I've thought about that before. Like, being, okay, I want to find out if I am a snorer. And if I am a snorer, also, how bad is my snoring? I want to find out. Thank you, Chris05, for the $1.99 donation, saying the AA videos with the Bring command are mad funny. Oh, yeah. Those are probably some of my favorite videos I've ever posted. In fact, I was actually watching the one that I made at Breakfast House yesterday and this morning, where I was doing just that. And I was waiting for shifts to happen, where there was like 50 people in the game, or more than that, like maybe 60 people. And I would, you can't do bring all, because games made it so you can't do that, because there's no real serious reason to use that. So what I did is I found a workaround by using the TP command, okay? And what I did is I said TP and then the entire alphabet, me. So I teleported every single person in the server, because I used every letter in the alphabet, to me. Well, there was a couple people that didn't get brought, because some of them had numbers as the first quote-unquote letters in their name. That was one thing, but I got like 98% of the entire server brought to me. And what I did is I stood at the very edge of the map. And of course, when you teleport to someone, you get put like maybe a foot in front of them, right? So what happened was, is I'm right on the edge, so when everyone gets brought to me, they're like a foot ahead of me. And a foot ahead of me is just no ground. So everyone falls out of the map and dies. So yeah, that, I love doing that. And I do it so randomly too. Like, just like no warning at all. And you can imagine the entire server is very upset about it after I do that. Oh man. And that Breakfast House one is probably one of my favorites, because I actually have that. A lot of times I delete my videos after I post them because they take up a lot of space. But I saved that one. I saved that one so that I can watch it. Nug, that's disgusting. No. That would get me in so much trouble, and I would never do that anyway. Roblox should be completely restarted by a better company and have... I don't think they need to be restarted. I think that they just need new leadership, honestly. But I'm sure it's not just David Baszucki. I'm sure that there is, like, a whole circle of people that are, like, close to him that are also, like... You gotta think, like, there's something that's keeping this man thinking that he's in the right all the time. And either it's that he is just narcissistic and always thinks he's right, or there are people around him who are close to him that are constantly telling him, oh, don't listen to these people, you're right, and this is why we think you're right. You're doing what's best. These guys just don't know what they're talking about. So there's some group, I think, of people that is, you know, stroking this guy's ego, and making him feel like, everything he's doing is correct. So I think it's not just David Baszucki that's the problem. I think that everybody who, is helping him and agrees with him needs to be removed as well. Because if somebody new takes the reins, those people may just work against somebody new if they have a different vision. They could. I don't know. I just think that we do need leadership completely gutted and replaced with new people who are, that are younger, okay? Younger, and B, have grown up in the Roblox community. So they have been a part of the community. They've played the game. They were players themselves. You know, people especially that are integrated with the community itself. And C, have common sense. You know, have common sense. Because these are 3 things that David Baszucki and whoever is working alongside him do not have. They don't have it. Can we do a group hydration? Yeah, maybe in a little bit. Maybe like around the end of the stream. I'm slowly going insane from the spam. Imagine if there wasn't a slow mode. Imagine that. What if I became CEO? I wouldn't want to, because honestly, I know that I'm not smart enough for that position. I know I'm not. Do you think Roblox will get banned? Not in the entire US, but by maybe 1 or 2 states? That's already happened. I think they already have gotten banned by 2 or more states. I think, haven't they? No, I don't think they've gotten banned, but hold on. Have any states in the USA banned Roblox? I don't think they've banned them. They've done lawsuits, but yeah, no states have fully banned Roblox. I know that there are a lot of lawsuits, but not a full ban, not yet. Only countries have done that, other countries. Oh, man. Dude, I'm hitting that add button, guys. I'm hitting it. What's a group hydration? Basically, it's where I tell everybody, hey, I want everyone to go out and grab a drink of some kind, whether it be water, juice, milk, soda, whatever it is. Go get it and bring it back to wherever you're watching the stream from, and we're all gonna have like a sip of our drink together. That's a group hydration. Preferably water, because water's good for you. And soda's very bad for you. On behalf of Serbia, Bosnia, and these other places I can't pronounce when I say that I hate new Roblox updates. Yeah. Russia just banned them? Oh, jeez. That's like the biggest country in the world, I think, isn't it? Yeah. I'll get a rat milkshake and use that to hydrate. Okay. Pause the stream. I need to use the bathroom. That's not how this works. Hey, Walker. Yeah, I saw that. Breakfast House removed the bring command on the supervisor rank at Breakfast House. Yeah, I remember that, because I actually did try to do another one of those videos, but then I realized they took the bring command away. So all I really did was I stood at the edge and I made like troll server announcements until I got demoted. Oh, man. I got water, Barney. All right, awesome. Yeah, why don't you guys all go get your drinks right now, okay? We're going to do a group hydration. So everybody go out and get a drink of some kind, whether it be water, juice, milk, soda, whatever it is. Because we're all going to hydrate together. Preferably water. That's what I would recommend. Let's do water. Because I think I'm going to end this stream off in a little bit. I am absolutely exhausted. I have brisk. Oh, you have iced tea? Okay. Barney should become a washy Thanos snapper. I hope that happens, but you know, if you know, this update comes, it may never happen. That is one thing that never happened in my career, is I never got to become a Thanos snapper. Can I still make fan art even though the rebellion is done? Yeah, absolutely. You can make fan art anytime. Wait, we are doing it now? The group hydration? In a few minutes. Yeah, I'm giving people time to get their drinks. To get their hydration thing. Hi. Somebody said, can I get a hi? Hi. Water is goated, yep. No calories, just hydration. What is your drinks, guys? Yeah, what do you guys got for drinks? I got water. What do you guys got? It's water left over from the gym. Alright, people are saying water bleach, somebody said. Black tea. Good, people are getting water. That's good. Somebody said they have coffee. I hope it's decaf at this hour. What about Bloxy Cola? Hey, yeah, sure. If you can find it in real life. Somebody said toilet water gaming. Good for water, yes. Everybody's getting water. I love it. I love it. Water. That will be what hydrates. Water with frozen water inside of it. So ice water. Okay. I like ice water. Where is my jug? Oh, here it is. Okay. There's a lot of water still in here. Sleep is for the weak. Well then, I guess I'm going to sleep. No, I'm just kidding. No, sleep is very healthy for you. Barney, I'm too lazy to get a drink. Can I pretend to have one? Sure, go for it. Alright, guys, I think that everybody's got their waters or whatever else with them right now. Maybe I'll give people, like, one more minute, just in case if there's somebody, you know, in the middle of something and they're about to finish up. I don't know. Go give it a couple more minutes. Oh, man. And then after that, I think I'm going to get ready to go to bed because, oh my gosh, I'm so tired. Somebody said milk with water. You need help, man. You need help. Somebody said they got a diarrhea delight. Help, I just actually drank half a liter of water. Well, you know, at least you're hydrated. You're going to be peeing your insides out, but at least you're hydrated. At least it's not half a liter of something else. Like soda or something. That would have been really bad. Like, I think your body would explode from all the sugar. Milk with ketchup. Pepsi. What I have seen a lot of people do that. Pepsi with milk, and it's like, that's disgusting. Anyway, let's do our hydration, okay? Let's do it. So everybody got their drinks with them? Alright, so I just want to say cheers to everybody who made this career of mine possible. And if it does come to an end at some point next year, I don't regret a single moment. And I just want to say cheers to an amazing career. And hopefully it'll be continuing on, you know, into 2026 and 2027 and beyond, hopefully. And, you know, maybe we'll find a way to make this work. We'll see what happens. But I just want to say cheers. Yeah, that's about it. Cheers. And cheers to the release of Fallen Friendship. The first episode of Fallen Friendship being released today. Hopefully it'll be a successful series and it will touch people's hearts everywhere. Because that's, hopefully that's what it's made to do, is make you laugh and touch your heart. So cheers. Everybody drink their drink now. Oh, man, I needed to chug that, man. I had to chug that. There was our group hydration. I am now drinking the Pacific Ocean. Alright, guys. I think that's going to be where I call things off for tonight. Have I mentioned that I'm tired? I don't think I've mentioned it before. But yeah. I think I'm going to end the stream off. Candy Cloudy Paws, hello. So make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you'll be notified if I do another live stream. Hopefully not on a, day where I just got out of the gym. I'll have more energy hopefully next time. And like I said, please go watch Fallen Friendship if you have not done so already. The first chapter came out today. More chapters coming soon. Make sure to check out the voice actors and everybody who helped make the series a reality. Yeah. I will see you guys in the next video. And make sure to watch Roleplays to Roblox, the series where I talk to owners and developers of games and stuff. More episodes of that's coming out soon as well. There's a lot happening on this channel right now. So anyway, thank you guys. God bless.